Hey guys, me host Superstar, thank you very much for tuning in. So today, tomorrow really, it's Fan First Wednesday. Today I want to talk about the predictions though, of the upcoming Fan First Wednesday. Very excited that they're going to be announcing a bunch of new Black Series and Vintage Collection, as well as showing us apparently some pipeline stuff according to the tweet that went out from Hasbro. So I'm very excited for this Fan First Wednesday on Wednesday. As you guys know, that will clash with our Wookiee Wednesday, so therefore I will be doing an extended Wookiee Wednesday that will go out live at 6 PM UK time, so just after the Fan First sort of Wednesday stuff goes down, you'll see my video appear online, and we'll talk about the Fan First Wednesday stuff in Wookiee Wednesday this week, as well as discussing the season finale of the Book of Boba Fett. I nearly said Mandalorian again. So let's jump straight in at my predictions for the Black Series first of all, and my first pick is Aayla Secura. We are coming up to the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones, therefore a couple of my choices today are based on that. My number one choice for this would definitely be Aayla Secura. She's a figure that we've all wanted in Black Series for such a long time, and there's so much potential there for her to make a really cool action figure with a cloak that you can take off and then have the awesome character underneath and stuff, because she's got an amazing outfit, and she's one of the fan favourites from Attack of the Clones, let's be honest. I would really love to see her, and then as well because she had such a well-known role in Clone Wars as well, so definitely want to see her, definitely in Black Series 6-inch. We've had her in the 3-inch a couple of times. I need her in that 6-inch format though, and I think it would be perfect to do her when it's the 20th year of Attack of the Clones. Staying on the Attack of the Clones thing, I think Zam Wesell, the bounty hunter, would again be another perfect choice, especially with so much around Jango and Boba right now. I think it's the perfect time to remember Jango's other ally, which was Zam Wesell. She could be a very cool deluxe figure that comes with the the different head or the face at least that you can put on. Because in the film mostly she did shapeshift. So it would be very cool to have both her human style form but also the alien form underneath. That would be very cool. And as well, she could come with a multitude of accessories. She could even have the vial that's got the little centipede things in them. That would be a really cool figure. And yeah, I would, when you say deluxe but you include a load of things with it, I'm up for that. And I think she would definitely need the extra head to make it Zam Wesell. So I'm very up for that. I think it would be a great figure. Moving away from Clone Wars right now, I also think it would be a great time for them to introduce Black Krrsantan, just because I can never pronounce his name, by the way. I think I'm pronouncing that right. Krrsantan. Maybe not. But I think it would be cool to officially have him in 6-inch. Again, he would probably be a deluxe at this point, the way they're going right now. The bigger characters do tend to be deluxe, but I would pay that for him, especially if he came with a load of his sort of accessories. He obviously has the knuckle duster, but he doesn't keep that on all the time, so I would like a clenched hand with the duster clearly on show, and then you can pop another hand, have all like additional hands maybe. That would be very cool, and as well as his weapons, his guns and things. He's a cool character, and I think he definitely deserves to be in the 6-inch format. And I think he would go very well. Obviously, we've already had Dr. Aphra and her 2 droids. He would go with them in your collection, but he can also stand with the Mandalorian and Boba Fett and all that stuff. And you know what? I've got a feeling he's going to be in the Kenobi TV series, because he did feature in some comics with Kenobi as a part of the Dr. Aphra series. There were some where they flashbacks, I think, if I remember rightly, and he actually fought Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'd love to see that in live action. I think we've all been expecting this since the end of Mandalorian Season 2, and of course with the recent episode, I definitely think we need Jedi Luke in the collection, and it's about time. They were going to give us a new Jedi Luke for the Return of the Jedi, HasLab, so they've already got a kind of an idea of what they wanted to do, but I think if they included the cloak, the black gloved hand, and maybe add a new Grogu to that series, that could make a very cool box, set. And I think a lot of fans would go for that, especially with his green lightsaber. And if they included the little, this is probably a bit out there because it would be a bit too soon for this, but if they did include the little chainmail jumper for Grogu and also Yoda's lightsaber hilt, that could be very cool as well. I think it's a bit too soon for that, but it's not for the actual Jedi Luke because he appeared at the end of Mandalorian. So give us a new Luke. Finally, we're still on talking about Attack of the Clones, and I think a droideka is definitely missing. We've obviously had the regular battle droids. We've had a couple of clankers. But we haven't had a droideka yet. And again, I know it's probably going to be a deluxe one because of the size, but I would love one in my series. In fact, I would need 2 of them to stand opposite, my characters. And I think, imagine if you could do the thing where they roll as well, if you could roll them up and things, that would be so cool. So yeah, definitely, I think those characters are the top 5 that I'm predicting for this FanFirst Wednesday. These are not just my pipeline dreams. I genuinely think they could make these. It is Attack of the Clones, stuff mixed in with a few Mandalorian figures. I think this could be it. Now, my TVC, on the other hand, let's talk TVC. So the TVC, I think they're going to do, I've got another 5 choices here, and I could see these happening. A couple of them are my dream wishes, but I think most of these are relatively, doable. Cad Bane in the series. Obviously, we've had a bunch of Clone Wars figures recently that include De La Sakura in 3-inch and all that. I think Cad Bane from the Clone Wars, I know that they might not have known that he was coming to the live action, so I'm not expecting it to be a live action version, but I definitely think a TVC Clone Wars card back of Cad Bane with an update, I think that would make a very cool figure and would sell very well, so I definitely think a Cad Bane could be on the cards. Another one of the figures that I want, this potentially could even be one of those carbonized ones. I would love them to make a second sister, but the unmasked version. So actually have maybe a swappable head or just a helmet that removes, and we can actually have the actual face of the second sister from Fallen Jedi Order. I would definitely love that in my collection, and she would obviously be a part of the Gaming Great series. This one's a bit out there, but I could see them doing it, but I don't know. Obviously, they've given us Aayla Secura recently, and we've also and stuff like that. So we need her. I would like her master now. I think Quinlan Voss could be a very cool figure from the Clone Wars that they could bring back to show us him in TVC. I think he would do very well. Obviously, we've just had a bunch of the Clone Wars Jedis. Could we get Quinlan Voss to go with them? It's a pipeline dream, but I hold out hope. Moving back into the realm of reality, I think TVC is missing Count Dooku, and obviously with Attack of the Clones being its 20th year, I think Count Dooku should definitely be on the cards for a release this time. I'm not sure if they're going to do a Sir Christopher Lee version, or whether they're going to base it on the cartoon version. Now, they did give us the cartoon card backs for Clone Wars recently, but they were the movie variants of the figures. They didn't look like they came out of the Clone Wars, if that makes sense. The ARC Troopers kind of did, but the rest of the wave kind of were the proper versions of the characters. So I'm not sure how they would go about it. They could give us either a movie version of Count Dooku for Attack of the Clones 20th, or they could give us a Clone Wars cartoon card back version of Count Dooku. Either way, I would like the Count Dooku to have an appearance in the TVC line. Lastly, I think this one's definitely on the cards for TVC, the Ferry Droid from Mandalorian. I don't see that they could ever make that in a 6-inch figure, because I think it would be too tall and too cumbersome. I think it would fall far too easily. But to make it in 3 3/4, I definitely think they could do that. And the fact that they've already done a 3-inch version for the Disney parks. They already have a 3-inch version of this. So it wouldn't be much of a stretch of the imagination for them to put that figure with a bit more detailing as a TVC on a card back. I could definitely see them do it, to be honest. They've given us some card-backed TVC, card-backed droid figures before, and I'm not sure if they're Hasbro or not, the ones that are in Disney parks. They look very much like Hasbro products. But I definitely think the Ferry Droid would work well in 3-inch, like I say. Disney parks have already done it as a part of a box set, so I don't see it as a massive stretch of the imagination for TVC to do it as well. So TVC Ferry Droid. So those are kind of my predictions and pipeline ideas for the next 5 figures for both Black Series and for the TVC. We'll see if I've got any of these right on Wookiee Wednesday, and we'll tick them off. And if I've got any right, I'll be so happy. I definitely think Kuristan and Jedi Luke could definitely be up there. I'm hoping Aayla Secura could be. I'm hoping Droideka. In TVC, I definitely think I could be right about the either Ferry Droid or Count Dooku. What are your thoughts, though? Do you think I've got any of these right, or what ones would you suggest as what you think could happen on Wednesday? Let me know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video today, then please try to hit that like and subscribe button. And just thank you very much for watching. I've got hiccups, I'm going to have to go get a drink, and I'll speak to you soon. May the Force be with you. Bye!